Welcome guys, this is Data/Fun YouTube channel. Today we are going to see R tutorials for beginners. Lesson number 6. In that tutorial we will see R built-in function part 1. So basically we will see frequently used function in R. While data preparation or data cleaning, we use this function frequently. So we need to know in details about that. So let's see what they are. So first function we will see REP function, which is useful for repeating any number, any vector in multiple times. Sequence function SEQ, this function is used for creating any kind of sequence. ABS function for creating minus digit into plus digit like absolute value. Then SQRT function taking the square root of any number. Round function for making any number into round figure. Log function for taking logarithm of any number. Exp function for taking exponential of that any number. Sample for drawing any random sample from any population. We use sample function. So let's see example of these functions. First function is REP function. So this function is built in R, so we don't need to install any package for that. So let's see how to use that REP functions. Here is the case is that I want to repeat two number 10 times. So I write here condition REP 2 comma 10. So you can see here two number is repeated in 10 times. Next I just created one vector x1, and in x1 I want to store two number 7 times. So you can check x in x to two number is 7 times. You can repeat any character value also. I just write here one command REP in double quote data/fun, and data/fun character will be repeat 19 times. Let's see. So by this command you can see the data/fun character is repeated 19 times. You can write your name and just play with this REP function for getting more practice of this REP function. In next command I just want to repeat one vector. So this is my vector, and I just want to repeat this whole vector into 10 times. So I just write here command REP C in bracket that vector and 10. So you can see here the ABCDE, ABCDE, ABCDE is repeated 10 times. The next is sequence function. By sequence function in R you can create any sequence, any kind of sequence in R. So I just want to sequence of numbers 1 to 10. So I write here the function SEQ 1 comma 10. So you can see here the sequence is ready up to 1 to 10. Then I just want to the sequence of 1 to 20, but the interval of that sequence is 4. So I want to write this type of condition for that. SEQ 1 comma 20 and the interval 4. So 1, 5, 9, 13, 70. You can observe the interval is equal 4. Then next, these are the sequences ascending order, but in next command we can see the descending order sequence as well. So I just want to hear the sequence from 100 to 1, and the interval of that sequence will be -4. So let's see. So our vector is ready, and the first value is highest value of that sequence 100, and the interval is 4. You can observe. So you can make very quickly and fastly any kind of sequence in R by using SEQ function. Then ABS function, this is also inbuilt function in R. It returns absolute value of any input number. So I just write here one example here, y4 is equal to -9. So y4 having the value -9, and I just put the y4 into ABS function. So you can observe the -9 is converted into +9, and you can directly write a number in this bracket ABS 58, and it will be give the absolute value of minus 58. Then sqrt function, this is also inbuilt function, and it returns square root value of any input. So I just write here one command, y5 is equal to 225, and I take here the square root of that y5, so we will get 15, which is the square root of 225. Then you can write directly any number in sqrt like 64, and it will be give 8. Then next is y7 is equal to 100, and sqrt of y7 sorry 6 will be 10. So very easily you can take the square root by sqrt command. Then round function, it returns round value of input, round of 23.4567, so it will be give only 23 round figure. But if you want to write some digit after the dot sign, then you can write this command. This is customization function for writing any round value, like round same number 23.4567 and digit after the point 2. So you can see it will be giving the output like 23.46. So you can change the digit equal to 3, it will give 3 digit after the point. Okay. Then log is very simple in R. I just want to log up 10, and it will give me 2.302585. Suppose I just copy it and paste it in here in AXE function, it will give the number which is near to 10. So we know that the logarithm and exponential are vice versa function of each other. Okay, so very simply we can calculate the log of any value and exponential of any value in R. Then sample. Basically in statistic we use a sampling paper. In that we studied the simple random sampling without replacement, with replacement. So here we can see sample function in R. So if you want to the sample of 10 numbers, just write a sample in bracket 10. So it will give the random sample of 10 numbers in interval 10, 1 to 10. Suppose we want the sample value of 100 Bernoulli trials. So you just give the interval of that Bernoulli trials, like it's obviously 0 to 1, and give the sample size which you want and replacement. If you write it true, then it will be with replacement sample size, and if you mention here false, then it will be the without replacement sample. So let's see. So because of this Bernoulli trials and interval 0 to 1, so that's what it gives the 0 1 0 value, like head or tail. In next command, I just want to the sample size, sample from the 1 to 100 values, and I want to sample size 10. So I write here the command sample c in bracket the interval of sample 1 to 100, and sample size will be 10. So you can observe the sample is from 0 to 100, but the sample size is 10. So hope you guys understood about the inbuilt function in R. If you have any challenges with that coding, then please write on this video, and please subscribe this YouTube channel, and please practice this, because you need to more practice for understanding these functions and different scenario in coding.